Hello, welcome friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Today we will be talking about coronavirus. Tamil Nadu, the second state where the maximum number of coronavirus taken place, 17,000 cases, and if the India single day number has crossed 7,000 and a total of 1,45,000. Since the lockdown has opened, so I expect the figure of 7,000 to go up to by 31st 10,000 because the social distancing is not being maintained, and as the planetary positions are also most enigmatic in the till the 4th of June, and then from the 31st October 31st May to 4th of July, the most enigmatic dasha of Moon, Saturn, Ketu is in operation. So the number of cases of coronavirus in all states are bound to spike, especially Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, all these places. The number of cases will increase, and you can see it for yourself. The planetary positions are playing. Uh, Rahu and Mars are on the wheel of destruction. uh, you can see what all is happening, and then if you see the chart of the foundation chart of Tamil Nadu, it is of Libra ascendant, and the Lagna Lord is placed in the fourth house retrograde. It is very strong. It is Digbal. Lagna Lord placed in the fourth house is extremely powerful, and in a friendly sign of Saturn, who is placed in the 11th house, and Venus is placed with Sun, Jupiter, Sun, Jupiter, and this Jupiter is forming a Shivra Yoga with Sun. Although Jupiter is combusted, but it is forming a Shivra Yoga. Unfortunately, Jupiter is debilitated, and in transit also it is debilitated, and it is the sixth lord. And for Libra Lagna, Jupiter is not supposed to be a benefic planet, and in transit also it is in the 10th from Moon. The 10th from Moon is not supposed to be very good, and as the sixth lord, as Jupiter as a benefic planet is good in the fourth house, but as the sixth lord it is not good. But nevertheless, it is forming two Raj Yogs. One is the Shivra Yoga, the highest Raj Yoga of Sun and Jupiter, and the second is the Gajkesari Yoga. And the Lagna Lord placed in the fourth house is extremely powerful, and especially in retrogression. Shukram, Vakram is extremely powerful. And in transit also, unfortunately, in transit, the Lagna Lord Venus is placed in the eighth house. The solaces, the graces, it is in its own house and retrograde, and it is with Sun and Mercury just ingressed in the ninth house. So, though friends, and the dasha of Jupiter, Mercury is in operation till January 2021. Mercury is a fallen planet placed in the third house in the sign Sagittarius at 25 degrees, where the eclipses have taken place, and Saturn was exactly over Mercury on the 26th December 2019 when the eclipse took place in the Mula Nakshatra. Now, unfortunately the nakshatra of Moon is also of Ketu, so it is a Janam nakshatra. It may be a three Janam nakshatra. It is a three Janam nakshatra is not very bad, but all the same, it is on the Janam nakshatra, not supposed to be very good. So this eclipse is not very good, but the dasha of Jupiter Mercury till January 2021 is definitely precarious because the eclipses have taken place of Mercury, and Mercury is fallen, and the uh, transit Jupiter is going to go back and fall back in its own sign in the third house and over the natal Mercury, who is also the 12th lord. And in the 12th house in the sign Virgo, there is Mars and Ketu. So on 10th house from Mercury is also Mars and Ketu is not good. It shows the disease, and Mercury over Mercury is Ketu. So primarily till the dasha of Mercury, the coronavirus will trouble Tamil Nadu until January. But as I mentioned, uh, as a whole for India, I've already mentioned the dates that after 27th of July, then 22nd of August, and then slowly and slowly things will improve, and then after 22nd of August there will be some respite, little respite. But when Jupiter and Saturn both come out of the 10 degrees Nigda Drishkon, then there will be normal business. Uh, the Venus in the 8th house till 31st of July is definitely a concern. That means there will not be normal business uh, in the Tamil Nadu till 31st of July. And after 31st July, it will go in the sign Gemini, the 9th house. Until it reaches the 10th house, I don't think the life will be normal, which will be 31st of August. So, primarily speaking, and for the benefit and taking a benefic stance, the life will start returning to normal after Venus goes in the 10th house and 10th house and then aspects the natal Venus. So, as a matter of fact, till Venus goes over Venus, that will be the best time for the Tamil Nadu to come back to normal shape. But after it goes in the 10th house and aspects the natal Venus, and then only things will start improving. So we can say in a nutshell that after 31st of August, there will be some respite which we will feel. But as I've already mentioned, that Ketu in the Mula and the Jyestha Nakshatra are supposed to be most malefic, and Ketu will leave the Jyestha Nakshatra on the 10th May 2021. So after Saturn and Jupiter leave Nigda Dirshkon on the 5th, on the 25th and 5th January, and then Ketu leaves the Mula Nakshatra and Jyestha Nakshatra on the 10th of May, will be I would say, a McMahon line. And when it gets out of this arc, only then there will be respite. And the other aspect, the other parameter is that whenever Jupiter crosses Saturn, that is the time for progress of the world, for infrastructure, the stock market, and general, business, general trends, general happiness, and the sign Libra will be activated. So we can clearly say that after 4th of April 2021, it will be a good time for Tamil Nadu because Saturn and Jupiter both will aspect the Libra sign. And when any sign which is aspected by both Saturn and Jupiter flourishes. So we can say for itself that after 4th of April 2021, Tamil Nadu will definitely progress and come out with, the business, etc. will start. The other thing what I've noticed is that since the planets, the three planets placed in the 4th house, as per declination, it is 70 years are already passed, and 72nd year will be most important and acquire an important dimension because Sun will be at the declination point, Venus will be at the declination point, and Jupiter will be at the declination point. So the 4th house it will be activated as per declination, and it is very important when three planets in declination meet, then there is something major, and infrastructure building for Tamil Nadu will be good at that time. Although there may be some finance troubles, but infrastructure will be uh, good. The total development of Tamil Nadu will take place after the 6 months before the 72nd year and 6 months after the 72nd year. The dasha of Jupiter Ketu will definitely be enigmatic because Jupiter Ketu is placed in the 12th house with Mars. So there may be some espionage, etc., by the neighboring people. Some people, we know it, that the seventh lord is placed in the 12th house with Ketu. So espionage, they have to be careful for espionage. But otherwise, Jupiter Mercury, after Jupiter Mercury Dasha and Jupiter Ketu Dasha, Jupiter Venus Dasha definitely will be at that point of time after 72nd year is in operation, and definitely it will bring good. Although Jupiter Venus Dasha gives both type of effects because they are, one is Daitya Guru and the other is Dharmic Guru. So they are, they don't, feel good with each other. But since the Lagna Lord is placed in the fourth house, there will be definitely materialistic improvement, infrastructure improvement, and things would definitely take shape. As a benefic in the fourth house, Jupiter will definitely do some good. Now, as a as the sixth lord, we have already seen that Jupiter Mercury Dasha is not all that good. Jupiter Mercury is the 12th house. Mercury is the 12th lord, and it's also the ninth lord. And the Mool Trikona sign falls in the 12th house where Ketu is placed, and Ketu is placed over Mercury. So primarily, the the Jupiter Mercury Dasha will be related disease. So that's about all. It will finish in January 2021. So after a bad night, we have a good morning. And with that expectation, I wish all my viewers and listeners best of luck, and best of luck for Tamil Nadu, and hope that everything goes well, and we are out of the woes of coronavirus very soon, as I've already described in all my videos. So friends, taking leave from you, and thank you for listening to me. Bye.